Sometimes a small policy change reveals how disconnected leadership really is. Be me, 39, Director of HR and Culture at software company in Denver, making $165,000 managing people operations for 320 employees. About to ban Casual Friday and watch 58% of company walkout in the same hour. All because I thought jeans were oppressing women. Company is called Cloud Sync Solutions. We make project collaboration software. B2B SaaS company, 320 employees, $85 million annual revenue. We sell to mid-sized companies, startups, remote teams. Software helps teams coordinate projects, share files, manage workflows. Pretty standard tech company, founded 8 years ago, profitable for 3 years. Headquarters in Denver's Rhino District, modern open office space. Exposed brick standing desks, ping pong table, cold brew on tap. Typical tech startup aesthetic, even though we're past startup phase. CEO is guy named Brandon, 42, technical founder, built the product. He's laid back, engineer mindset, cares about product and people. Company culture is relaxed, collaborative, trust-based. No strict hours, work from home flexibility, results-oriented. Been director of HR and culture for 3 months, hired from outside. Previously spent 6 years doing HR at various tech companies. Most recent role was HR manager at fintech startup in San Francisco. Cloud Sync recruited me specifically to professionalize HR function. Before me, they had one HR generalist doing everything. Payroll, benefits, compliance, hiring, all handled by one person. Company grew from 150 to 320 employees in 18 months. Needed dedicated HR leadership to scale people operations properly. My mandate from Brandon was clear when he hired me. We need someone to build real HR infrastructure. Policies, processes, systems at scale beyond 500 employees. But don't change what makes Cloud Sync a great place to work. That last part is important. Culture is key to retention here. Tech talent is competitive. People have options. Culture matters. One of the beloved cultural traditions is Casual Friday. Started 5 years ago when company was only 60 people. Fridays are fully casual, jeans, hoodies, sneakers, t-shirts welcome. Not just business casual, actually casual like weekend clothing. Some developers wear gaming t-shirts and basketball shorts. Sales team wears jeans and company hoodies instead of usual button-downs. Even executives dress down. Brandon usually wears tech company t-shirt. It's visible marker that Fridays are different, more relaxed. End of week vibe. People are looser, more creative, more collaborative. First month as HR director, I'm observing, learning the culture. Notice that Casual Friday is almost sacred to employees. People talk about it, plan for it, genuinely look forward to it. But from my HR professional perspective, it's problematic. Friday client meetings happen with employees in hoodies and jeans. Professional standards are relaxed just because it's end of week. To me, this perpetuates idea that comfort matters more than professionalism. And comfort, especially in tech, is coded masculine. Men benefit from casual dress more than women do. Women still face judgment for being too casual in ways men don't. Hoodie and jeans is normal for male developer, but woman in same outfit is questioned. This is internalized patriarchy, comfort standards built for men. Women have to navigate more complex dress code politics, even on casual days. Month 2, I start researching corporate dress code policies, reading about professionalism, workplace standards, gender dynamics. Find articles about how casual dress codes actually disadvantage women. Because casual is defined by masculine norms, sports jerseys, sneakers. Women don't have equivalent casual uniform, face more scrutiny. Also reading about how professional dress correlates with performance. Studies showing formal dress increases abstract thinking and productivity. Casual Friday might feel good, but could be undermining performance. Start thinking this policy should be reconsidered, maybe eliminated. Month 3, I propose dress code review to Brandon. Meet in his office. He's wearing jeans and cloud sync hoodie. It's Thursday. I've been thinking about our dress code policy. We don't really have one. People dress appropriately for their roles. Exactly. We need formal policy, especially around Casual Friday. Casual Friday is pretty beloved here. Why would we change it? From HR perspective, it creates inconsistent professional standards and actually perpetuates gendered comfort norms. Brandon looks confused. Gendered comfort norms? Casual dress codes benefit men more than women. Women face more judgment for casual dress. It's not actually equitable. He's skeptical. Have any women complained about Casual Friday? Not explicitly, but that's because it's normalized. They might not recognize how it disadvantages them. This is classic consciousness raising. People don't see oppression until it's named. I don't think we should mess with Casual Friday. It's one of those things people really value about working here. That's exactly the problem. They value comfort over professionalism. Meeting ends without resolution. Brandon says he'll think about it. But I can tell he's not taking it seriously, doesn't see the issue. Over next 2 weeks, I'm building my case more carefully. Document instances where casual dress created problems. Client meeting where developer wore gaming t-shirt with inappropriate joke. Video call where employee's casual outfit looked unprofessional on camera. Vendor meeting where our team looked less serious than their formal team. Compile this into a presentation about professional standards. Also include research about dress codes and workplace performance. Schedule follow-up meeting with Brandon to present findings. Thursday afternoon, November 14th, presenting to Brandon. Show him the examples, the research, the professional standards argument. He's listening but clearly unconvinced. These are isolated incidents, not systemic problem, but they reflect broader issue with inconsistent standards. Look, I understand your concerns from HR perspective, but Casual Friday is important to our culture and employee satisfaction. What if we just end Casual Friday, implement standard business casual? You want to eliminate Casual Friday entirely. Yes, create consistent professional standards every day of the week. Brandon is firm, not happening. That would kill morale. People would revolt. They love Casual Friday. Maybe they need to understand it's actually not serving them. He ends a meeting. We're not changing Casual Friday. Discussion closed. I leave frustrated. He's not seeing the bigger picture. Stuck in old patterns because they're comfortable, not because they're right. That evening, I'm home thinking about the conversation. Brandon has final authority, but he hired me to professionalize HR. Part of that is making difficult decisions that improve organization, even when those decisions are unpopular initially. Sometimes leadership means doing what's right despite resistance. Casual Friday is Friday tomorrow. Perfect example of the problem. What if I just implement the policy change as HR director? It's within my purview to set professional standards. Brandon can override it if he wants, but at least I'd force the conversation. Send email to all company list at 8:47 p.m. Thursday night. Subject: important update to workplace dress code policy. Effective immediately, Cloud Sync is discontinuing Casual Friday. All employees are expected to maintain business casual attire every day. This change supports our commitment to professional standards and workplace equity. Business casual means collared shirts, slacks, or skirts, professional footwear. Questions can be directed to HR department. Hit send. Feel confident I'm doing the right thing. This will be unpopular initially, but it's necessary change. People will adjust. They always do, and they'll understand eventually. Go to bed. Friday will be interesting, but change is always uncomfortable. Friday morning, November 15th. I arrive at office at 7:30 a.m. Want to be there early to address any questions or concerns. Wearing professional business suit. Modeling the standards I'm setting. First employees start arriving around 8 a.m. for 9 a.m. start time. Guy named Jason from engineering, wearing jeans and hoodie. He's clearly didn't see the email, headed to his desk. I intercept him at entrance. Jason, did you see the email about dress code? What email? It's Friday. I'm dressed for Casual Friday. Casual Friday has been discontinued. We need business casual now. You're serious. I need to go home and change. Yes, or you can work from home today and adjust starting Monday. He's shocked, stares at me. This is ridiculous. Turns around and leaves, not sure if he's going home to change or just leaving. More employees arriving, most in casual clothes, all confused. I'm stationed at entrance explaining the policy change to each person. Some go home to change, some decide to work from home, some are angry. By 8:45 a.m., maybe 60 people have arrived, half turn away for dress code. This is going exactly as poorly as you'd expect. Woman named Sarah from marketing, wearing jeans and company t-shirt. She sees me and immediately looks annoyed, clearly saw the email. This policy is insane. Why wasn't there any discussion? Professional standards need to be consistent and clear. Casual Friday has been our standard for 5 years. That's part of the problem, inconsistent standards across the week. She walks past me. I'm not changing, and I'm not going home. Goes to her desk in casual clothes. I note it for HR file. 9 a.m. Most employees are here, but maybe 40% are in casual clothes. Either didn't see email or are actively defying the new policy. This is a bigger problem than I anticipated. Need to address it formally. Send another all-company email, mandatory all hands at 10 a.m., conference room. Need to explain the reasoning, get everyone on same page. Between 9 and 10 a.m., office atmosphere is tense, angry. People in casual clothes are clustered together, talking intensely. People who went home to change are annoyed they wasted time. Everyone is confused about why this happened with zero notice. Brandon isn't in yet. He usually arrives around 10 a.m. on Fridays. He's going to be pissed, but this is my responsibility as HR director. 10 a.m., all hands meeting, conference room holds about 200 people. Rest of company joins via video call. Total 320 employees. I'm standing at front, professionally dressed, prepared presentation. Room is packed, people standing along walls, arms crossed, hostile energy. Begin the presentation. Thank you all for joining this important discussion. As you saw in last night's email, we're discontinuing Casual Friday. I want to explain the reasoning behind this decision. Pull up slide with research about dress codes and professionalism. Studies show that formal dress improves cognitive performance and abstract thinking. Casual dress codes create inconsistent standards that affect our professional image. Next slide about gender dynamics. This is the key point. Casual Friday actually perpetuates gendered workplace norms. What's considered casual is defined by masculine standards. Hoodies, sneakers, athletic wear, these are coded masculine. Women navigating casual dress face more scrutiny and judgment. This creates an inequitable environment where men are more comfortable. Some people are rolling their eyes, others looking confused. Guy named Marcus from sales raises hand. Can I ask a question? Of course, Marcus. Has any woman in this company complained about Casual Friday? The issue is systemic, not based on individual complaints. So no women have complained, but you decided they're being oppressed. Many women don't recognize internalized patriarchy until it's named. Woman named Amanda from product team speaks up. I'm a woman and I love Casual Friday. I don't feel oppressed by it. That's internalized patriarchy. You've accepted masculine comfort standards. Amanda looks offended. Don't tell me. I don't understand my own experience. This is going badly. Room is getting more hostile. Try to refocus on professional standards argument. Beyond gender issues, this is about consistent professionalism. We're a growing company. We need standards that scale. Casual Friday is fine for small startup, but we're past that phase. Developer named Kyle, sitting in back, stands up. This is bullshit. Casual Friday is part of why I work here. Kyle, please watch your language. You just eliminated one of our benefits with zero discussion. Send email at night. Implemented next morning. That's authoritarian. He's not wrong about the timing, but I had to move decisively. Sometimes leadership requires making difficult decisions quickly. You're not leadership. You're HR. You work for us, not over us. That stings, but he's undermining my authority. As director of HR and culture, I set workplace policies. This decision is final and non-negotiable. The word non-negotiable lands poorly. Room gets more tense. Kyle looks around at his team. I'm out. I'm not working under this. He walks out of conference room, out of the office. His manager, guy named Eric, looks shocked. Kyle, wait. Eric and 3 other developers stand up and follow Kyle out. 5 people just walked out of the meeting, out of the building. Everyone is watching. Tension is electric. What just happened? Let's stay focused on the discussion. I try to regain control. But more people are standing up. Engineering team is leaving. 10 more developers walk out. Then sales team joins them. It's like dominoes falling. Entire sections of room are emptying. Marketing team stands up. Product team follows. Customer success, operations, design, all walking out. Within 5 minutes, conference room has gone from 200 people to maybe 50. The video call shows remote employees logging off in solidarity. I'm standing in front watching company walk out on me. Brandon bursts in a room. He just arrived, sees the chaos. What the hell is going on here? I was explaining the new dress code policy. You implemented this without my approval. It's HR policy decision within my authority. He looks around at nearly empty room, people still streaming out. You've started a revolt. People are leaving the building. They're overreacting. They'll calm down once they understand. Understand what? That you eliminated beloved benefit with no discussion. One of the remaining employees, woman named Jennifer from finance, speaks up. Brandon, most of the company just walked out. Engineering, sales, marketing, they're all outside. Brandon runs out of conference room. I follow him. Through windows, can see massive crowd in parking lot. 186 employees, more than half the company, standing outside. They're not coming back. This is actual walkout. This is strike. Brandon is on phone calling emergency management meeting. Meanwhile, I'm watching from window as crowd grows. People are posting on social media photos of the walkout. Can see phones out, recording videos, tweeting. Hashtag Casual Friday Revolt. Someone shouts, it's becoming hashtag. This is PR disaster. Internal revolt going public in real time. 10:30 a.m. Brandon has emergency meeting with executive team. CTO, CFO, VP of sales, VP of product, and me. They're all furious, looking at me like I've lost my mind. Do you understand what you've done? CFO asks. We have 186 employees outside, refusing to work. Critical product release scheduled for Monday. Engineering team is gone. Sales team has client calls this afternoon. Nobody to take them. Customer support tickets are piling up with no staff. VP of sales is livid. I have $3 million deal closing today. Client wants demo call. At 2 p.m., my entire team is outside. Brandon cuts in. We need to fix this immediately. Reverse the policy, apologize, get people back inside. I can't reverse it now. That shows we have no backbone. Backbone? This is about keeping the company operational. CTO pulls up social media on conference room screen. Twitter is exploding with hashtag Casual Friday Revolt. Former employees commenting, tech industry watching. CloudSync HR bans Casual Friday. Entire company walks out. Local Denver tech news, picking it up, articles being written. This is going viral in tech community. We're becoming cautionary tale. CFO does quick calculation. 186 employees at average $95,000 salary. That's $17.67 million in annual payroll outside right now. One day of lost productivity costs roughly $68,000. If this continues through Monday, we miss product release. That's $2.8 million contract at risk, client will walk. Brandon makes decision. I'm reversing the policy immediately. Sending all company email right now, apologizing. He types quickly, shows me the draft. I want to apologize for this morning's confusion about dress code. The decision to eliminate Casual Friday was made without my approval. Casual Friday continues as valued part of our culture. Please return to work and let's move forward. He hits send without waiting for my input. Within minutes, people outside start checking phones. Some cheering, some still skeptical, but crowd is breaking up. Most employees heading back inside, returning to desks. Crisis appears to be de-escalating. Brandon saved it. But I'm standing in executive meeting realizing my authority is completely undermined. What about the policy decision, my role as HR director? Your role is to support the company, not create chaos. CFO adds, this incident cost us $68,000 in lost productivity, plus immeasurable damage to our reputation and employer brand. Weekend happens. I'm in shock about how Friday went. Monday morning, Brandon calls me to his office first thing. He's with company's employment attorney, woman named Rachel. This is serious meeting. Attorney present means legal concerns. We need to discuss Friday's events and your future here. Rachel opens folder. Let's review what happened. You implemented major policy change without executive approval. You did so with less than 12 hours notice to staff. When employees objected, you declared it non-negotiable. This resulted in walkout of 58% of company. She continues reading, lost productivity, $68,000. At-risk contracts, $2.8 million. Reputational damage, ongoing and severe. Employee relations, severely damaged. Brandon takes over. This isn't working out. The board met over the weekend. We're terminating your employment. Effective immediately for cause. For cause means no severance, just accrued PTO payout. This is retaliation for implementing professional standards. This is consequence of damaging the company and ignoring leadership. Rachel adds, you'll receive formal termination letter. We're offering 2 weeks pay despite for cause termination in exchange for signing separation agreement with non-disparagement clause. They want me quiet, don't want me talking about this publicly. Not much choice, sign the agreement, take the 2 weeks pay. Escorted out by security within the hour, 3 months, and I'm done. CloudSync immediately posts job listing for new HR director. Specifies, must understand and appreciate tech company culture. Message is clear. Don't hire someone who will change what works. I'm unemployed, applying to HR director roles in Denver tech scene. But the story has spread. Everyone knows about Casual Friday Revolt. Recruiters are direct. We saw what happened at CloudSync. Can you walk us through your decision-making there? No good answer. Any explanation sounds defensive or tone-deaf. One recruiter is brutally honest. You're unhireable at director level. Every tech company in Denver knows you as the Casual Friday person. You'll need to rebuild at lower level, probably different market. 3 months unemployed, savings depleting, getting desperate. Finally get offer, HR manager at 85-person marketing agency. Not director, not tech, not $165,000, it's $68,000. From director at 320-person company to manager at 85-person company. From $165,000 to $68,000. That's $97,000 annual salary loss. But I need income, need to accept reality of situation. 6 months after the walkout, CloudSync has fully recovered. New HR director is a guy named Marcus, very culture-focused. He actually expanded Casual Friday to include more flexibility. Now Fridays are radical casual with even looser standards. Company morale is higher than ever. Retention improved. They're hiring aggressively, growing past 400 employees. Meanwhile, I'm at marketing agency making $68,000, managing basic HR functions, benefits admin, compliance. Nothing strategic, nothing cultural, just operational tasks. 1 year after the incident, I run into Sarah from CloudSync. She's at coffee shop, working on laptop, wearing company hoodie. It's Tuesday. She's wearing it midweek, not just Friday. Hey Sarah, how are things at CloudSync? Really good actually, we're growing a lot. I saw they hired new HR director. Yeah, Marcus is great, very different approach than you had. Awkward silence. She knows she should probably leave. But I asked the question I've been wondering. Did anyone actually feel oppressed by Casual Friday? Like women specifically, did it create problems? She thinks about it honestly, not that I ever experienced. It was just nice to dress comfortably on Fridays. Gave us break from professional dress, reset for weekend. Nobody ever complained or felt disadvantaged by it. Exactly what I suspected, but couldn't hear the time. Why did you think it was problem then? I thought I was seeing systemic issue others couldn't see. Thought I was raising consciousness about hidden inequity. Sarah is diplomatic. Sometimes the problem isn't what we think it is. Real issues need real solutions, not theoretical ones. She's right. I invented problem that didn't exist. Imposed solution that nobody wanted a problem they didn't have. 2 years after the walkout, I'm 41, still HR manager, making $72,000. Small raises, but nowhere near director compensation. Lost $93,000 in annual salary compared to CloudSync role. Denver tech community still associates me with the incident. Can't get back to director level, reputation is permanent. CloudSync is thriving. Now 480 employees, expanding to new markets. Casual Friday is institution. They even made branded hoodies. Casual Friday survivor, hoodies as inside joke. New employees hear the story as part of onboarding. About the HR director who tried to ban it and got walked out on. I'm the cautionary tale, the example of what not to do. How not to manage change, how not to understand culture, how not to impose ideology over employee preferences. Think about that Thursday night constantly. Sitting at home, writing that email at 8:47 p.m., feeling righteous and certain about professional standards, about gender dynamics and internalized patriarchy, about my authority to implement necessary changes. Hitting send and going to bed confident I was right. Waking up to implement policy I thought would improve workplace. Standing at door, turning people away for wearing jeans. Watching 186 employees walk out in single hour. Watching company revolt against change nobody asked for. All because I thought I knew better than they did. What they needed, what oppressed them, what would help them. Without asking them, without discussing with them. Just deciding unilaterally that Casual Friday was problem. And implementing solution that solved nothing, while creating disaster that cost me everything. Now at 41, making $72,000 as HR manager. While CloudSync employees enjoy their radical Casual Fridays. In hoodies I called oppressive, in jeans I called unprofessional. They're comfortable, productive, and happy. While I'm here, career destroyed, making half my former salary. All because I banned Casual Friday and discovered that sometimes the emperor has no clothes. But the employees definitely want theirs. And when you try to take them away, they'll walk right out the door. 186 of them in 1 hour, leaving you standing there in your professional business suit, watching your career walk away, along with them.